Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. If you can't tell, it is super freaking hot out today, and I am not sure why I chose to film this video from the great outdoors, but we'll give it a try. We'll see how long we last. The topic of today's video is one that's been kind of popular lately, and it's called How YouTube Changed My Life with Less Than 1,000 Subscribers. And for those of you who don't know, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers. Some other things too, like 4,000 watch time hours, but that's a story for another video. At any rate, I had been watching these videos, one similar to this one, and I thought, well, that sort of describes me right now. Oddly, I have less than 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube has changed my life in less than 6 months. And if you're interested in starting a YouTube, I'm here to tell you it can change your life too. I think that all of my life I was low-key meant to be a performer. When I was an infant, I got the nickname Shazzle, and it stuck. I loved to make people laugh and smile my whole life. Tell jokes, be funny, tell stories. When I was young, I was a dancer, and I loved being on stage. But I'm Gen X. I am the product of two baby boomers. And they taught me growing up that it was important to get a 9-to-5 job, work hard, have benefits. That was really important, to get benefits. Times were different back then. They thought they were doing me a solid, and they were. Despite the fact that I loved art, was constantly enrolled in art classes, art summer camps, going to museums, I was not encouraged to go to school to become an artist of any type. So I went to traditional university and I got an English degree, and then I got a job in sales, and then I became a very top performing salesperson and eventually a top performing sales manager. And to me, that seemed like a really successful career, and it was. Okay, now I am seriously sweating at this point. That's okay. We'll try to keep going. It's in the 90s and I'm in the direct sun. So actually, maybe I will move to a shady spot. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so much better just by moving a few feet away from where I was, but now being in the shade, it feels like $1,000,000. Maybe someday I'll have $1,000,000. Okay, so where were we? Anyway, without to bore you with my long life story, the thing about YouTube is you're forced to film yourself and talk to a camera for hours on end. You need to think of content, you need to make the videos, you need to edit the videos, watch yourself back over and over and over again. You need to really evaluate what it is that you want to talk about and how that actually came out. Then after you post it to YouTube, you watch it a few more times because that's just what you do. And after you've posted a certain number of videos, probably you'll have less than 1,000 subscribers. You will start to learn some things about yourself that might surprise you. Like when people are trying to find their purpose in life, a lot of times we ask them, what do you love? What brings you joy and happiness? And it's often very difficult to think of the answer and then relate it to a job that you might have or a hobby that you might seriously undertake. So for me, making these videos over the past few months, and if you've been following me or if you want to go back and look, I am a midlife empty nester. I'm retired. I do have several different side hustles, but that's also a video for another time. And I'm trying as many new, fun, and exciting things as I can in my life because, I don't know how many healthy years I have ahead of me. For instance, about 6.5, 7 months ago, I took up pole dancing out of the blue, out of nowhere. Like I said, I was a ballerina when I was young, but the thought of pole dancing had never crossed my mind. It just isn't something that someone my age traditionally thinks we're even enabled to do. It's like a young girl's game or a strip club thing, which, it is, but it's also not. And so I decided to try that. And then I decided to document the process and put it onto YouTube and then make some other videos for YouTube too, like some advice for my kids or my future generations, some information about how YouTube is working out for me. I'm reading from some old journals from the 1990s and from a time when I lived in Paris, just to try to lock down those memories for myself. And what I've discovered is I am every bit of a performer still. And I probably was meant to be an entertainer, performer, actor, artist, dancer from a very young age. But I didn't know to pursue that. And now here I am. So that brings me to my next point, which is I am a creator, a creative person who is learning to create things, videos, content, whatever, here on YouTube. And putting myself out here in such a way is teaching me newer forms of confidence, self esteem, sort of an I don't give a shit attitude. I'm not afraid anymore of what people might think of me and my presence on the internet. I'm not afraid if someone from my past might find me and think I'm cringy. I am cringy. You know, I wake up every morning and look in the mirror and think I'm cringy, but I don't know. I just kind of don't care right now. So maybe in the future, I'll do a different video on finding confidence and self esteem through YouTube, but I just want to touch on that a little bit here right now. You will be surprised after you begin posting videos. I don't know, maybe like 10 or 20 videos, long form videos, I mean, just how much you can grow to love yourself and not give a what anybody says about you. With that, I've also learned you need to have a thick skin to be on YouTube, but you kind of grow that along the way. So, like the comments, yeah, the comments, they're kind of fun. The analytics, they're also kind of fun. So, I've discovered through the analytics that the majority of my followers are not who I intended this channel to be. I actually intended for this channel to touch the lives of women in similar situations as me, maybe empty nesters, middle aged, not ready to give up on life, wanting to discover new passions, maybe even new streams of income, expand their knowledge, expand their life. The sky is the limit. I was hoping to maybe share some advice with these women, you women, and take advice from you, have discussions in the comments and on the community page, tab, whatever it is. And some of you are here, and I'm really glad you are. So thank you for being here. I really enjoy talking to you. But the majority of my audience, according to YouTube analytics, are men, 99.7% men, in fact, between the ages of about 35 and 65 and above. And out of those, most of them are between the ages of 45 and 55. I think something like 33% of my viewers are men between the ages of 45 and 55. And another 33% are like 55 to 65. So, hi guys. I hope you are enjoying my content. You're very much welcome here. I appreciate your comments a lot. You make a girl feel good about herself. And also, you're all very polite, which I really, really appreciate. I was afraid that I would be needing to delete comments here and there. Some of them are funny. I've learned some things. I've learned some ways that guys can tell women in the comments without getting caught by bots that they think they have really hot something. But I also appreciate the comments a lot because going back to that whole self confidence, self esteem, self worth thing, I don't know. It's flattering. It's nice. So, if you want to tell me I'm pretty, or you like the sound of my voice, or you like to watch me dance, awesome. I'm here for it. But just know that I'm sharing this space with you guys, and hopefully also my middle aged female viewers who are trying to get through middle age with me. Okay, let's see. What else am I learning? I am learning technology. I've always been interested in technology, but not so much like AV stuff. I love taking photographs. I loved it more when I was younger. I used to have like a real film camera, a very, very nice, expensive one that I took with me all over the world. And I worked hard to take good pictures with it. But other than that, like AV, audiovisual stuff, never interested me. And as a result of this, and again, being an empty nester in midlife, I'm wanting to expand my knowledge and I'm learning video editing, different techniques. I have invested in a lavalier microphone. Maybe someday in the future, I'll have something better than this, but I'm not monetized yet. So we're a girl on a budget. Someday I hope to be monetized. I mean, that's not really why I came to YouTube. I came here for other reasons, but I mean, if you're making videos on YouTube, you can get paid for that after you put in a certain amount of time and effort. So, who doesn't want that? I don't know, maybe if you're trying to promote something else, I suppose. By the way, there's a frog in my pond who is being very loud right now. I'm not sure if you can hear him or not. I kind of hope you can, but back to the lavalier mic. Maybe you can't. Maybe if I hold it out there for you, I don't know, maybe you can hear him. Anyways, it's just pretty cool, the audio visual things that I am learning that I never intended to learn at the age of 53. I just couldn't have been bothered with it. And now I find it really cool and interesting. And maybe you will too. Maybe you'll think, oh, there's no way I can start a YouTube channel because I don't know how to take video, edit video. But you might be really surprised at what you learn and how quickly you pick it up. And I'm also trying to do something a little different with each video to keep improving. So let me know how I'm doing if you've been watching for the past, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. So I started this YouTube channel. I officially opened it like the very last week of January 2024. It is now almost the middle of July 2024. I didn't really start posting videos for the first couple of months because I was just like fishing around, trying to figure out what type of niche I want it to be in, figure out what was currently popular on YouTube, things like that. And so that brings me to my next discovery. What I learned on YouTube with less than 1,000 followers is that there is a lot of noise out there, a lot of videos and so-called experts who will try to tell you that you need to have a very specific niche in order to be successful on YouTube. And I am 100% sure that's true. If you want to be like, I don't know, if you want to blow up on YouTube, or if you want to be like just some incredible content creator who's expanding yourself across different platforms. But what I found is, especially if you're mid-aged like I am, and you're out here to have a little fun and discover some of your passions, you don't really have to have a niche. You don't really have to listen to that noise. I'm finding that I can sort of bounce around a bit to all the different things that I enjoy, and I have watchers, viewers for all of that. And also, I don't want this to be too much work for me. I mean, I want it to be some work, but not like a full-time pressure-filled job. Isn't that what we're all hoping to get out of? So I want to talk about the things that truly interest me, that I love, that I enjoy. So I'm learning what I love. I'm discovering some things along the way. I'm opening myself up to new experiences, and I'm putting it all out there. And I think that is my niche. Like, this is me. I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to share what I've learned in my 53 years. I hope I make you smile or make you think. I hope that sometimes you feel embarrassed for me and sometimes you feel happy for me. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep talking about whatever it is that I want to preserve on the internet for the rest of all time, particularly after I'm gone from this life. There's things I want my kids to know, my grandkids to know, my great grandkids to know, so on and so on. Hopefully we live in a world where they're all going to get to be here and experience this, and maybe they want to know who their great 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 grandma was. So here I am. So, another thing I've learned by watching other creators' videos is that a lot of creators take a really long time to get started because they are afraid or embarrassed that someone in their real life or someone from their past or someone that they work with might find them on YouTube. And after they started a YouTube, this is true for me as well, by the way, they discovered that probably they won't find you. I mean, if you blow up, maybe they will, or maybe you want them to, I don't know. But if they do find you, they're going to be like, hey, that's so cool. Like, nobody is going to care. Nobody cares. Just that's it. That's that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Just nobody cares. If you want to start a YouTube channel, don't worry about what people might think of you, because does it matter? Like, depending how old you are in 10, 20, 30, 50, 70 years, you're going to be dead. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Who cares what other people think? And I know that's kind of like easier said than done, but look, I did it. So you can do it too. Is everyone going to like your videos? No. You'll get some thumbs downs. Those are, you know, when I see that like a video got 99 or 100% thumbs ups, it makes me so happy. Please, guys, give it an up. But, when I see it's like 78% thumbs up, that means that another 20 some percent gave it a thumbs down. You know, that's not fun to see, but it's okay. You don't have to like everything I put out there. I hope you like some of it. And if you like some of it, subscribe and keep watching. And if you don't like certain pieces of my content or certain topics I talk about, just scroll past them. I don't care. That's fine. You don't have to watch everything I put out there, and you certainly don't have to like it all either. But if you like some of it, hey, enjoy. Okay, I've learned other things on YouTube with less than 1,000 subscribers as well. Let's hope, right? I learned that the algorithm loves to serve me videos about manifestation, positive thinking, self help, life coaching, and spiritual advice. And although that's not really what I set out to look for on YouTube, it's kind of cool that that's what YouTube has decided to serve me up, because the videos that I get to see are all really positive and fun videos with good nuggets of advice. I learn a little bit from everything I watch, I hope, I think, and I'm here for it. But I learned that that's who YouTube thinks I am, so that's the kind of content they're serving to me. I'm curious what kind of content you're all getting served on YouTube. So if you can leave that down in the comments, let me know what the algorithm thinks of you. Apparently, they thought you needed to see me. I hope you're happy with that. So, having said that, as a result of the algorithm serving me these nuggets of information, I have learned a thing or two about manifesting, and I appreciate that. There's a chipmunk over there. It's like a menagerie here. So, what's next for me? What am I manifesting for myself? Well, I see myself doing this for a long time, as long as I'm able. I really enjoy it. I like it. I like connecting with my audience. I like entertaining. I like making people smile, talking about my passions, finding out what they are. So I plan to keep filming videos for YouTube, no matter what anybody thinks of it. And I don't have any altruistic Is that the right word? I don't have any, I'm not stuck on the idea of being organic. Like, I'm out here just to help people. No, I mean, I'm here to make some money. So, so I'm manifesting some money for myself. I would love to have 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. I see these people on YouTube with like just regular people with like 600,000 subscribers. I'm going to do a video in the future of some of the YouTubers I follow who I think are really authentic and put out some great content. And they do have like 400,000, 500,000 subscribers. It's incredible what they've done with their content and their lives. They've changed their lives. And that's the topic, right? How YouTube changed my life and how it can change yours. So let's let YouTube change our lives together. I'm here for it. So if you want to see what happens to me, I guess subscribe and let me know. Like drop me a comment so I know that you subscribed. And if you want me to follow you back, tell me why. Like don't be afraid to leave that kind of information in my comment section because I'm here for it. All right, guys. Well, we survived the heat. I mean, I don't know. It's got to be 90 something degrees. But I'm not really sweating that much anymore. A little bit, maybe. It's okay. I did it for you. But make sure you come back. It's been real. See you later.